to set.
Camera speed.
Sound production, take one.
Action!
Holy moly, AKAPADers. Let's go. We're talking Olympic movies. Olympic Dreams 2019. I just saw this on AMC Plus. AKAPADers. Guys, it's the film buff, and holy crap. So, show note. Earlier today, we dropped this Nixon episode. 1995. Oliver Stone for President's Day. And I have to say, it's tracking so well on YouTube right now, and I love it across like all the different social media platforms that we put this podcast. And AKAPADers, welcome back. Peter A. DeLuca here, coming to you. You know it, from Philadelphia, PA, the home of the film buff. But with all these different platforms that we, put the show on, you go into some of the analytics and you see the most random episodes like spike. I mean, even on I believe SoundCloud, the Arise, Serpentor Arise, G.I. Joe last year, like one of the biggest episodes we put out. I love it. And this is why we're regular. This is why we're obsessive with this show, and we love doing it. And we love you joining us. We love you to hang out with us. I promise you guys Olympic content. The last week, it has been turmoil, personal issues, family lost someone, and we're all just struggling to keep up with it. And oh my God, all kinds of different ways, I'll say. Some of them more creative or less creative than others. Trying to make light of it, guys. And we did 2 Olympic cartoons. We did, Goofy's The Art of Skiing. That was this past Sunday for the animation drop. I get it, not quite Olympics, but holy crap, that's one of the best. And then we did Animal Olympics. So now it's time for live action. And I want to tell you guys about 2 types of films. And today we're talking Olympic Dreams. I saw it recently on AMC Plus, starring, co-written by Nick Kroll. We know him from the Kroll Show. We know him from Fantasy League, The League. The League is, oh my, I gotta rewatch The League. And Alexa Papas, and I don't know what else Alexa has been in. This movie, also co-written and directed by Jeremy Techer. Now, this movie, the 3 writers of this movie are 2 of the stars and the guy behind the camera. Why is that? Well, let me tell you about 2 types of movies that really give me euphoria. The first one's going to be the obvious one. The genre spawned out of Jaws' mouth, which is the blockbuster. And a lot of times I remember watching Independence Day for the first time, or the Avengers, but in Independence Day, where I'm like, the story, you're like, but the visual and the music and just the spectacle of it all, you're just like, this is one of the greatest things I've ever seen. And then fast forward, the Avengers, get that rotation shot. We get MVP Hulk just wrecking shop in New York City. Avatar, Way of the Warrior, F1 last year. Like, wow. Just watching that, and the cars, the way that the cars look, just takes you back, and you get inspired. So that's one path. And the other path is, when I know it's low budget and it's so creative in the solutions and the execution, the thought behind it, the know-how, the story know-how, meaning this movie, they must have shot it in a few days. It's probably going to be one of the shortest shoots in history. and I can't figure it out. My mind just the technical side of it. It's like my first time watching Kids and Red Rocket or Laws of Gravity or Coffee and Cigarettes. We got to talk about that. I've been on the huge Jim Jarmusch deep dive. And I watched this movie all the way through the end, through the credits. I try and do that as much as possible. Call it modern day practice for the film buff. We watch films all the way through. And we see that this film was like shot at the Olympics, sponsored by the Olympics. I looked up the production company. Might have been called Olympic Films or Olympic Production Films. So this essentially was a film. South Korea, that's where the Winter Olympics were when they were shooting this, wanted to make almost like a gesture, a handout type movie, meaning as a gesture you can see this movie and get educated and learn a little bit more about the Olympic Games and what goes into them outside of the news coverage. And I do want to say a little bit of this film I feel like is a response to the lack of coverage. I mean, we're seeing it now with the Winter Olympics. There used to be the best and the coolest documentaries ever about the Olympics. I used to watch them on Showtime, and they would just drill into like the most random athletes, and it really is. A lot of them made you want to be a Olympian. They really they wanted you to excel at what you were doing at the highest level. It inspired me. I didn't get too far with it. And then we have this love story where we get to the point where we just want these two characters to kiss, and it just fails, and it doesn't happen. We want them to kiss because we know they like each other. We know that there's something happening here, and it really feels natural. And that's because, again, the people in front of the camera, they're also writing and working out the story. The flow of some of these scenes and where we are throughout the Olympic Village, it's phenomenal. And I'm watching this movie, and I'm just saying to myself, I'm like, what the hell? Like, why can't we discuss this movie? Like, where is it? It's not on any list because I went through a couple Olympic movie lists. Downhill Racer with Robert Redford kept coming up, and Eddie the Eagle. But both of those two fantastic movies. Also, I did watch them to hopefully get them out this week. Miracles, right? Like all the Winter Olympic movies, but not this one. And I get a little bit upset because I think this film is so freaking cute. It's so emotional. You want these characters to do something and get together. And Nick Knoll, his character is coming off of a weird, like, lost engagement. And he doesn't know quite what to do and how to take it. And one of those reasons was his wanting to go to the Olympics to be a dentist. So he's got this like turmoil, and he's just sad, and again you feel for him. And then the girl, like the Alexa, she flirts with like a couple different characters in this movie, and she has this like near miss with this one athlete. I believe the guy is a solid, maybe a downhill racer, maybe. And the guy turns out to be gay, but until that revelation, you are so into her. And just how she talks and the communication and you're like, man, like this is such a great girl. Like this is the type of girl I could fall. I'm like falling in love with her just watching the movie. Not cheating, guys. It's just me being a active film goer, participating and doing my role as a film buff. But guys, I can't recommend this movie enough. It's a limited movie. Limited shoot frame, because again too, like, right, mostly 2 weeks are the Winter Olympics. I mean, even 2 weeks, but we know we know it wasn't the whole 2 weeks for this. Limited cast, big giant love story. I don't know, AKAPADers. What a gem, what a find. What a film buff, right? Like, this defines a film buff. Olympic Dreams, rock and roll. I love you guys.
Okay, that's a wrap.